Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. About to get started here. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Time called. Right side. Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Riley Green.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Chases the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Detroit, Jack Flaherty. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Batting second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Out towards right center field. Perez has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Batting third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. The changeup missing. And now 3-1. And ball four, two aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base. Quick free pass.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Half on his way home. He will score, and they take the lead. Here comes Bregman around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. What a stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carpenter should have this one. And that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, second inning set to go. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. McGonigal goes 5 feet 9 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Here's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. On the ground right side. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out. And a strike to Glaber. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away down. 2 outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. Dansby Swanson now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Hard hit right side. Torres fires over to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Awesome play there. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Horner now. Fouled off left side. The 0-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, top half of the 3rd inning. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. In the air, left field, and a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play. In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Line drive and foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now the left fielder, Zach McKinstry.
Nope.
And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to.
There goes the runner. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. And Ian swings through it. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That
Ball
one
three.
missed. That one
That's
misses.
ball four.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
What do you
Starting
got?
to go after it. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And the 0-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The 1-2.
Ball two.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. 3-2 now. Got him. And there's one down.
Next for the Cubs.
Now it's Alex Bregman. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Here you go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. The 1-0. And misses
Nope, inside. Ball two.
Man at first, one away. That
Ball
misses.
three.
And the count is 3-1. That's a hit.
Next for the Cubs. First baseman, Michael Wood.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. One run is in. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Back to the mound, might have him hung up here. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Next for the Cubs. Designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. That
Ball,
pitch
catch
just
inside.
misses the inside corner. Ball 1. Oh, and this one gets away. Runner stays put at third.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one
Ball.
just misses, and it's 3-2. And ball
Take
4,
your base,
2
ball 4.
aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Inside. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two on, 2 outs. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at the friendly confines. Start of the fourth, Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dingler.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Kevin McGonigal will hit next. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball, that's low.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson. And that is that. Bottom 4. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly.
Catcher Carson Kelly.
In the air to left center. Perez gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman Nico Horner.
Outside low. Ball 1. Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ian Happ up to hit.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ball 2.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swings and misses. Now 2 away.
Next for the Cubs, center fielder Pete Armstrong.
Foul ball there. Horner off of first with 2 away. Sliced hard but foul.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
In time to Bush. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder Kerry Carpenter.
Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now they get it to first, and it's in time for the out. So, hey, whatever works, I guess. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. On the ground to first, Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Bregman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman, Michael Bush.
In the air, left field. McKinstry under it. And there's 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. In the air, right field. Carpenter on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top 6. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Bottom of the 6th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Michael Conforto. And that skips in the dirt. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
This one in the air, center field. Perez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Foul ball. Conforto stands at first with 1 out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Oh! Big dog's gotta eat. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. The pitcher on here, Brennan Hannafy. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Oh, that's inside.
And a foul ball. That one fouled off. And a 1-2. Out towards right center field. Carpenter on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Ian Happ, the next to hit. On the ground, right side. That's out number 3. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Cindy, let's read Javier Assad. Gets the call from the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your hat to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Dylan Dingler.
Aye.
Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop
2 outs,
Kevin
base is empty.
McGonigal.
Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner on the go again. Caught him looking for the K. Bottom of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman Alex Bregman.
Hannafy, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. 0-1 now. Swing and a foul straight back.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it, that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Suzuki.
And there's a foul ball.
Nope. Outside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball instead of.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 8th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. On a line out towards center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Colton Keaton.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's outside.
Assad, 6'1" righty, 28 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The Cubbies up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So digging in, Spencer Torkelson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Michael Conforto.
You know,
Ball,
these
that's
Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Torkelson takes it to the bag. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Next for the Cubs, shortstop, J.P. Watson.
Oh, and that liner got him. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. Brings it in for the 3rd out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton stepping in. McKinstry. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Jacob Webb.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. It should be fairly free and easy out there. You still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Comes up empty.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Hey! One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So, last chance for the Tigers. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. The Tigers down to their final strike. He's got it. And the Cubs take this one in a blowout. 6-0 is how this one ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.